The ninth question is an important piece of information for you. This is a question that in which case there is no change in phase of the displacement wave. Now, the first part is a wave propagating from denser to rarer media. Now, let us first see what happens. Let this be a pulse in a string and let this be another string. So, when this pulse reaches here, what happens is that there is a transmitted wave in the string and there may be a reflected wave in this string also. This is known as, the amplitude of this wave is AR, the amplitude of this wave is AT. Since this is the transmitted wave, this was the AI, that is the incident wave. This is the incident wave, this is the transmitted wave in the other medium, and this, due to this medium, there is a reflected wave also. The amplitude of this reflected wave is AR, this is AT and this is AI. An important thing is that whenever the wave is transmitted, there is no phase change in the transmitted wave. So that clearly gives us the answer for A and B part. That is a wave propagating from denser to rarer media or from rarer to denser media. Whatever be the media, whenever the wave is transmitted, then there is no phase change. You should also remember the formula. AT is equal to 2V2 upon V1 plus V2 into AI, and AR is equal to V2 minus V1 upon V1 plus V2 into AI. These two are important formulas which you should remember. This is the amplitude of the transmitted wave, this is the amplitude of the incident wave, and this is the amplitude of the reflected wave, and V1 and V2 are the velocities of the wave in the two mediums. The velocity always depends on the medium. So depending on whether this medium is rarer or denser, the velocity will differ. Generally, in denser media the velocity is less, and in the rarer media the velocity is more. Now, another information is that whenever the wave is reflected from a rarer media, then there is no change in displacement, while if the wave is reflected back from a denser media, the phase of the wave changes. Therefore, the C part will not be the answer, and the final answer will be A, B and D. So you should also remember these two formulae, important formulae for the amplitude of the transmitted and the reflected wave, which depend on the velocities of the wave in the two mediums, which in turn depends on the whether the medium is rarer to denser or denser to rarer. So final answer is A, B and D.